Hello everyone, it's Retroaction, and this is the Star Wars Titanium Series Trade Federation Battleship, released by Hasbro, well first in 2007 in this colour scheme. This was originally one of the Star Wars Episode 1 die-cast micro machines, originally this was the Star Wars Episode 1 micro machines die-cast Trade Federation Battleship from 1999 by Galoob, and that was primarily in the white colour scheme we see in that film, as we see it in that film, and then it was re-released in the Titanium Series in this Clone Wars deco by Hasbro in 2007 and again in 2012. This is the 2012 version, and this version came in a package, in a free pack with 2 pod races. With this and 2 pod races, so that's what this version's from. There's a difference in the stand. For some reason the stand isn't centered, which is a bit of a shame, and I do believe there's a difference in the colour of the clear plastic. As you can see, it's a cool Action Fleet stand. So yeah, I had the vehicle on the stand there, which looks pretty cool. But other than that, right, so this is the Trade Federation Battleship, more specifically known as the Lucrehulk-class Battleship. And this is different from the one that gets destroyed in the Phantom Menace, because it doesn't, which is the droid control ship, and that's because it's lacking the antenna at the top there. It's only on the droid control ship. So this is the Trade Federation Battleship. It's a very nice ship. And as for the features, as for the main features that I can call out on the ship, we have the docking claws at the front here. We have the docking bays, which go around the sides here. In the middle, we have the central sphere, which is nicely detailed. At the top there, this is the only plastic part on the ship. We have the sensor arrays, and in the back here, we have the deflector shield generators right here, and the engines there. So there you have it. Those are the main parts. Yeah, we do have some moving parts on the ship as well. So as for the action features, not viable for a ship of this size, but we do have landing gear. Right, there we have it. It comes out like that. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be viable, but there we go. And it does retain, being this is carried over from the Star Wars Episode 1 Micro Machines line, it still retains the Republic Cruiser, which can slide in and out. And that is nicely detailed in that. I can pick it out for some reason. As you can see, we have like the engines picked out and everything. Oh, that should be a bit better than that. There we go. As you can see, we've got the engines picked out, and yeah, it is detailed given how small it is. That's pretty impressive. Either way, I don't think it really works though, given that this is primarily seen in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and in the Clone Wars in this colour scheme. That's more of an Episode 1 thing, but there we go. As you can see, we still have it poking out the side there, so it's a cool action feature. And that is it for the features on this ship. So let's have a look at the details. And this ship is incredibly detailed, all over. There's loads of detail, starting here with at the docking claws. At the docking claws, we have the CIS symbol picked out nicely in white paint. It's pretty cool. And all around the sides here, we have all these raised sections and paneling. It looks absolutely fantastic. And going around the side on the exterior, we have this trench running all along the side of the ship. And that's very nicely detailed as well. There's tons of detail in there. It looks absolutely incredible. Let's put away the landing gear, and they're picked out. Well, that's with grey plastic. So that and this piece are the only parts with plastic. That are plastic. I said earlier this was the only parts plastic. We also have this and that. So there you have it. But as you can see, it's just amazingly detailed. We've got another raised section here. It's slightly recessed in, so as you can see there's an opening to the docking bay there, and on this side you can see what would be the opening, but it's filled in beyond the opening. We've even got some detail on the inside of this part here, of the arms. Pretty cool, with these parts that come out. This looks pretty good. And even on the inside of the arms, of the docking bays, going around the central sphere, or going up to the central sphere, we have detail in there as well, which is trying to pick out. As you can see, loads of raised sections all around there. That's fantastic. So it's on the inside and the outside. Again, all along the top, we have all these raised sections. We have these panels that are facing inward toward the central sphere. And the central sphere itself has got some nice detailing on there as well. And some nice panel and line work going on. At the top there, we've got like a circle picked out, quite cool. And we have some detail on the sensor arrays as well. As you can see, it's, well, there's some nice moulding going on anyway. And then we get to the neck here, and it's absolutely fantastic. Loads of detail there, phenomenal. Then at the back here, we have all these raised sections and lines going on, and we have even some more detail and rounded off parts here at the engines. And then at the back, you have all of this going on at the engine section. Looks absolutely fantastic. Then we've got some more round parts there, and we've got all these like parts that are lifting up, which is pretty cool. And you can see that whole section has been raised. We've got some nice slopes on the side, and as you can see, the trench meets it, and we have this recess in there as well. Very cool. And if we continue to the bottom, we have these parts that are raised to help with which help with the landing gear to keep it upright. We have like this tubing or pipes going on there. Yeah, we've got these pipes running down at the bottom there. It's pretty cool. More raised sections, and that carries on all the way around the bottom as well, including the panels that are facing inwards. Absolutely phenomenal. And we have the rest of the detail on the neck. As you can see, that kind of goes downwards as well and meets at the neck. Absolutely fantastic. And there's the peg port for our stand, and there's the copyright 1998. So you can see this is taken from the mold of the Star Wars Episode 1 diecast micro machine, Star Wars Episode 1 micro machines diecast Trade Federation Battleship. It's the same mold, but now in this fantastic Clone Wars Confederacy of Independent Systems CIS deco, which just looks phenomenal. It's a beautiful ship, and I really like it in this colour scheme. I'm really pleased to finally have this titanium series ship. It looks fantastic. Right, so that is it for the detail, and it's detailed all over. There's tons of detail all around on this thing. It looks absolutely phenomenal. As for the paint, it's primarily dark grey, but we do have these strips of dark blue, mainly around the docking bays. We do have white for the CIS symbol. We have more dark blue here around the CIS symbol, and we have other stripes of dark blue going around. We have this nice bit of dark blue here at the central sphere. We have these parts coming off towards the engines. Very nicely done. And it's continued on the back. You can see the dark blue continues on the bottom as well. It's painted on the top and the bottom. Absolutely fantastic. And this is all die cast. Other than this part here. As you can tell, this is all die cast here, apart from this part. Apart from the sensor arrays, the landing gear, and this part that comes out. And we've even got the Republic Cruiser, which is picked out in a nice red colour as well. That's even painted as well. Absolutely fantastic. As you can tell, it's die cast all around this. So the most of the ship is primarily die cast, other than this part, other than the top part here, at the top of the central sphere, and the landing gear, and this part that slides out. So a very weighty ship. It weighs quite a lot, which means it is quite loose on the stand, but it's quite a loose connection to the stand, but it does stay on there quite nicely, and it does look fantastic on the stand if the stand was straight. As you can see, mine is a bit curved to one side. But either way, that is the Trade Federation Battleship, a phenomenal ship and one of my absolute favourites from this line. It looks fantastic. We do have black as well for the engines. That's another colour. Unfortunately, the engines aren't painted, but they are recessed. And there we have it. It would be cool to get a version of the ship where the cord attaches, like it did in episode 2. That'd be nice. There's a bit of paint wear, I think, on this engine here. and that will happen because it is a die-cast vehicle. But again, it weighs a lot, and this one is primarily die-cast as well, which is fantastic. And there we have it. That is the Trade Federation Battleship. Right. I definitely recommend picking this up. It is cheaper to get the free pack from 2012 rather than get the 2007 initial release in this colour scheme. I do prefer this colour scheme to the episode 1 version. This just looks fantastic. And again, this is part of the iconic battle over Coruscant. That's where you see this, and I just think this colour scheme works better than the original. And it just looks fantastic. Well, anyway, Spirit Traction, thanks for watching. And this is one of the best Titanium series ships. Definitely recommend picking it up if you can find it. Alright, it's Spirit Traction, thanks for watching. Also, I'd like to thank everyone for making us reach 500 subscribers. The channel has just passed 500 subscribers as of yesterday, the 20th of February 2024. Well, that's when I found out anyway. It could have been the 19th of February because I suddenly found it jumped from like 499 to 505. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if this is the 500 subscribers special or if I'm going to actually do something else for that. This could end up being part 1 of 2. I might do multiple videos as a 500 subscriber celebration. That intro I did put together, that intro with the Star Wars Action Fleet Micro Galaxy Squadron, is a project that I've done for the 500 subscribers. That's the project I did as part of the I did that especially for this upcoming milestone. We have now passed it, and that's absolutely fantastic. So thanks to everybody that has subscribed and has kept the channel going for 4 years. This has been Retro Action. See you all next time. Bye for now.